You don't realize how much you miss a really nice, comfortable couch until you have crappy couches, and then you get nice couches again.
Crappy couches for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate these couches so much.
Exactly. Welcome back. I'm Brad.
I'm Rach.
And all of our kids are in bed.
I just wanted to reflect, before we even go anywhere, subscribe. If you have not already subscribed.
Appreciate it.
Yep. If you'd like to hit the thumbs up button, I think that helps.
Smash it.
Crush the thumbs up button. I just wanted to take a minute to reflect on where we started this channel and where we are now. We started it there, and we're here now. That's not what I was going to say. When we started it, Eloise was a few weeks old.
Yes, very young.
Yes. And now she's 8 months old. 8 months young.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. I cannot believe it's been 8 months since she was born. Unbelievable.
It is. It's been the longest 8 months of my life. Kidding. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun with this channel too. I think initially we thought it was going to be a toy review, baby product review channel.
Right.
But it's really evolved into, we don't even know what it is anymore.
No. It's kind of like a podcast with different subjects, but video style.
But not even like any cohesiveness between topics.
No.
Like
Parenting mostly.
Mostly parenting, but also relationships, and then we get into family interviews, and
we usually drink a beer, but we're not tonight.
Tonight it is ice cream.
And water.
And if you looked at the title of this video, we're gonna just play, I don't even want to call it devil's advocate.
No.
You would call it devil's advocate. Well,
I would call it
worst case scenario.
Yes. Worst case scenario, it's twins again.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
I'm not pregnant, that I know of. I'm probably not pregnant, but for the last week, never has, there's a fly in here. Mm-hmm. Never has like baby kicks in the history of mankind ever been the first symptom someone had. I don't know that for certain.
Yeah. You get 100% certainty on that one?
Mm-mm. I just can't imagine that could ever be. Like I said before in our other channel, the first I felt the twins was around 20 weeks. The first I felt Eloise was around 17 weeks. So it would be really unlikely that I was that far along and wasn't showing at all and didn't have any sickness. It's extremely unlikely.
And if Rachel was pregnant, that would be life-changing again for us.
Once again. So we want to spend this video just talking through what if. Like, what would that change for us? What would our lives look like? I mean, that part's pretty obvious, but...
So how far along are we saying you are right now?
I would say maybe 20... No, I mean, that's just... Let's say 16 weeks. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 4 months.
5 months left.
5-ish, 6-ish months to go over November. Well, so the baby would be here in November.
Okay.
It like makes me kind of excited to even say like the baby would be here.
Would you be done breastfeeding Eloise?
No, not necessarily. Why would I? You can breastfeed while you're pregnant.
I know, but then you're going to breastfeed 2 at the same time again?
Well, baby Eloise would be, I would probably start weaning her when she's around 1. Yeah. I thought you meant as of right now, would I continue to breastfeed her? Like through the pregnancy?
No.
Yeah, I would probably wean Eloise. The thing about weaning is there's a natural weaning point at like around a year old. And then it gets really hard to wean. From what I've read and from what I've heard. Then it gets really hard to wean until the next natural weaning point, which is I think around age 2. And everybody's different, and I totally respect everybody's idea of what breastfeeding should look like, and that's different for everybody, but I don't think I'm one to breastfeed much past a year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's...
Okay, so you'd be done breastfeeding.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have to worry about tandem feeding. Well, the thing is, after a year old, they're not exclusively, they're not getting most of their nutrients from breast milk anymore. So
Right.
breastfeeding would just be like supplementary to
Mhm.
eating table food and stuff.
So while you're breastfeeding, I would take care of all 3 kids.
Yes.
Mhm.
I imagine I would have to do a lot more breastfeeding while wearing the baby. I said that about Eloise too.
Yeah, you did, and you never did.
I didn't. I didn't have a ring sling. I didn't have a good wrap that I could feed her in. It was really awkward to do it in the wrap that I did have.
Yeah, we couldn't have bought one.
So I do wonder, would we move? Or would we try to make it work here?
No, yeah, we would probably just put Eloise with Lyndall,
I feel like that
or
would,
with Lyndall with Bear.
one more kid would mean we're outgrowing this house. 4 children in a 3-bedroom home. That's a family of 6.
Mm-hmm.
We would eventually have to bunk up. Well, so if it was a girl, would we put like Bear and Lyndall together and then the girls together? Or would we put all 3 girls together and then Bear?
Yeah, probably Bear and Lyndall together.
They can't do that for very much longer.
Really? Till what, 5,
I
6?
just got my ice cream on this brand new wash towel.
At what age is it not social acceptance?
Well,
Socially acceptable?
is that? Yeah,
Yeah, to have
have
a boy and a girl. 6, 7?
probably.
Let us know.
I don't know. We should think about that before we put them together in a room.
Right.
We don't want to have to redo it again in a year.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like, especially as they get bigger and they want their own space, it's going to be, we would definitely have to move.
So what would be different for you?
Oh. I don't think anything.
Oh, really?
What's one more?
Aren't you ready to have your body back?
I don't even know what that means anymore. I haven't had my body for over 3 years now. So I just don't even remember what it's like to have my own body.
So you wouldn't mind being pregnant again?
If I were already halfway through right now, I would be thrilled. Because, I mean, it's no secret that I do think I eventually would like another baby. So the pregnancy is the worst part for me. So if I had made it through half of the pregnancy without even realizing I was pregnant, that would be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
If I wasn't sick at all and I didn't feel like really depressed, and like that would be great. If I could bring life into this world without it near killing me, then that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Would you want another kid if we could remove like the whole aspect of pregnancy?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm definitely not ready for another kid.
Do you think it's a hard no that you ever will be?
Yes. I do. At this time, I just can't picture it.
But you also couldn't picture having another kid when I brought it up to you about doing the embryo transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And then not long after that, I found out I was pregnant naturally anyway. But when we first had that conversation, you were like, no, heck no, absolutely not. Because, and we talked about this, you were picturing our lives with a baby added in as things were right then. So right now, you're probably picturing having a newborn added in as things are right now.
Yes, but it's still going to be crazy in 6 months.
It will. Yeah, if I'm pregnant right now, which I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So say like the kid, let's fast forward 3 years, and Bear and Lyndall are 5, and Eloise is 4.
Yeah, so
3, almost 4.
they're dressing themselves,
Right, they're
brushing
just-
their own teeth, wiping their own butts.
Think of the huge difference just the last 6 months has made, even just since Eloise was born, in the twins and their independence.
Mm-hmm.
And then think like 3 years. Then do you think you could handle?
Then you want to start over?
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
It's really tough.
I just never even pictured the conversation I never pictured the idea that we would have to have the conversation of us not agreeing on wanting another kid. that's never a disagreement that I thought we would have to like work through.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did read a really sad story about somebody who wanted another kid and they ended up not having another one, and she just like never forgave him for
Just
that.
resented her husband.
Yeah. But on the contrary, if you did not want another kid and I just like forced you into it, and then you resented the child because you had to work so hard to get the thing
Yeah.
dressed every day and
Did the thing.
get the kid, well, to you it would be like, this is something I did not want, and you would have resentment towards the kid. So which is worse? Definitely having resentment towards a child.
Yeah, towards a baby.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to think about.
Definitely. Well, hopefully we don't even have to have a conversation anymore, because we're just gonna have another little bundle here in November.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We sure hope you commented.
Yeah.
And we'll see you. We're going to post every Monday and Thursday. And we have, like, the whole month of June, we have really good topics coming up.
Yes, we do.
This was just kind of off the cuff.
It was. This was not a planned one, but since like the topic is floating around, that I like keep feeling these twitches.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with that situation, I've had like this. It feels like a twitch. It feels like a muscle twitch in my abdomen that the only thing I can compare it to is the feel of what a baby kick feels like. It's not gas. It's not painful. It's not like moving. It's one spot and it just feels like a twitch. You probably should have said that at the beginning.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you Monday.
Bye.